What if one of the biggest beauty and wellness trends in America is also one of the most misunderstood? Collagen is everywhere right now. It's in powders, capsules, coffee creamers, protein bars, and even hot cocoa blends. It's marketed for glowing skin, stronger hair, healthier joints, and better aging. But behind the marketing, there's a much more interesting question. What is collagen? What does it actually do in the body? And can eating certain foods or taking a supplement really make a difference? Harvard notes that collagen is the most abundant protein in the body and helps form the structure of skin, bone, cartilage, tendons, ligaments, blood vessels, and other connective tissues, while Cleveland Clinic says it makes up about 30% of the body's protein. Today, on the Vital Nourish, we're taking a grounded, science-aware look at collagen. We'll talk about what it is, why production declines with age, which foods actually contain collagen, which foods help your body build its own collagen, and what the best evidence says about collagen supplements. And stay with me until the end, because I'll also explain the biggest mistake people make when they assume a flavored collagen powder automatically equals better skin or better joints. Research reviews and major U.S. medical sources agree that collagen supplements are promising in some areas, but the evidence is still mixed and definitely not magical. Let's start with the basics. Collagen is not a trendy nutrient invented by the supplement industry. It is a structural protein your body has always needed. It acts like a framework, helping tissues stay strong, resilient, and connected. That's one reason collagen shows up in conversations about skin elasticity, cartilage, tendons, ligaments, and bone health. As we age, collagen production naturally declines, and that can contribute to skin becoming thinner and less elastic, while joints and connective tissues may feel less resilient over time. Cleveland Clinic and Mayo Clinic both describe this age-related decline as one of the reasons collagen became such a popular topic in healthy aging conversations. Rich foods directly rebuild collagen in your skin and joints? The answer is not that simple. Harvard explains that when you eat collagen, your body breaks it down into amino acids during digestion, just like other proteins. Those amino acids can absolutely help support the body's protein needs, but they are not delivered straight to your wrinkles, knees, or tendons like targeted repair material. In other words, eating collagen is not the same as sending collagen directly to one part of your body. That said, there are absolutely foods that contain collagen, and they all come from animals because collagen is an animal protein. The richest sources tend to be foods made from skin, bones, cartilage, and connective tissue, which is why bone broth is such a common example. Chicken skin, fish skin, slow-cooked meats with connective tissue, and broths made from bones or joints can all provide collagen or collagen-derived proteins. Cleveland Clinic specifically lists bone broth and protein-rich animal foods among the most common dietary sources associated with collagen intake or collagen support. But there's another side to this that matters just as much. Your body does not only need collagen-containing foods, it also needs the raw materials and cofactors to make collagen on its own. That means adequate protein, but also specific nutrients like vitamin C, zinc, and copper. Harvard points out that foods rich in glycine, proline, and hydroxyproline may help support collagen production, and that vitamin C, zinc, and copper are also important to the process. Cleveland Clinic says something very similar, highlighting protein, vitamin C, zinc, and copper as key nutrients for natural collagen production. Vitamin C is especially important here. The NIH Office of Dietary Supplements states that the body needs vitamin C to make collagen, and Mayo Clinic likewise notes that vitamin C is required to form collagen in bones, cartilage, muscle, and blood vessels. So even if someone is consuming plenty of protein, a diet that is low in vitamin C-rich foods can still work against healthy collagen synthesis. This is one reason fruits and vegetables deserve a central place in the collagen conversation, even though they don't contain collagen themselves. Citrus, kiwi, berries, bell peppers, broccoli, tomatoes, and leafy greens all help by supplying vitamin C. This is also why plant foods still matter even if collagen itself is animal-derived. legumes, soy foods, nuts, seeds, whole grains, shellfish, and other nutrient-dense foods can provide some of the amino acids and minerals involved in collagen synthesis. Harvard specifically lists fish, poultry, meat, eggs, dairy, legumes, and soy as protein foods that may help nurture collagen production, and notes that zinc-rich foods like shellfish, legumes, nuts, seeds, whole grains, and meats also contribute to the process. So where do supplements come in? This is the part most people care about because collagen powders and peptides are heavily marketed for skin, joints, and anti-aging. Most supplements use hydrolyzed collagen, also called collagen peptides, which means the protein has been broken down into smaller pieces. Cleveland Clinic says collagen peptides are generally considered safe in doses of about 2.5 to 15 grams per day, and some studies suggest they may support hydration and elasticity in aging skin. But Cleveland Clinic also emphasizes that more research is needed and results vary. Mayo Clinic is even more cautious. It notes that collagen supplements get a lot of media attention for healthy aging and joint support, but the research is still limited and not strong enough to support many of the bigger claims. In a more recent Mayo Clinic piece, Dr. Davis says there is not strong evidence that over-the-counter oral or topical collagen supplements are good for anti-aging. That doesn't mean they do nothing. It means they are being oversold far beyond what the science can currently prove. That's the honest middle ground. Some people may notice benefits, especially in skin hydration, flexibility, or joint comfort. Some early data are encouraging. But collagen supplements are not miracle powders, and they do not replace the basics. If someone sleeps poorly, eats very little protein, barely gets any vitamin C, lives under chronic stress, and expects a scoop of chocolate collagen peptides to fix everything, they're probably expecting too much from the wrong tool. Another thing worth clearing up is the idea of types of collagen. You'll often hear that type I is associated with skin, bone, tendons, and ligaments, while type 2 is more connected to cartilage and joints. That's broadly true from a structural point of view, but for consumers, the bigger issue is not memorizing types. It's understanding that different products have different ingredients, different doses, and different research behind them. Even Mayo Clinic's discussion of collagen emphasizes that not all collagen products are the same, and that claims often move faster than the evidence. So if someone wants the most balanced collagen strategy, what should they actually do? Start with food first. Make sure your diet contains enough total protein. Include animal foods with connective tissue if that fits your way of eating, or use bone broth occasionally if you enjoy it. Then make sure you're also getting vitamin C-rich fruits and vegetables, along with zinc and copper-containing foods. Cleveland Clinic's Collagen Supportive Food Guidance puts these together for a reason. Your body needs both building blocks and supportive nutrients. Then, if you're curious about supplements, think of them as optional, not foundational. A collagen peptide powder may be worth trying if your goal is skin support, joint comfort, or simply an easy way to add extra protein to your day. But choose a product with a short ingredient list. Be careful with added sugars or beauty blend marketing, and remember that cacao collagen or vanilla collagen latte can still be highly processed depending on the brand. NIH's Office of Dietary Supplements reminds consumers that dietary supplements should not take the place of medical advice, and that it's smart to talk with a doctor, dietitian, or pharmacist about what's best for your health. There are also a few cautions. People with food allergies need to check the collagen source carefully, because supplements may come from bovine, marine, chicken, or mixed animal sources. And people should be careful not to assume that more is always better. Supplements can be useful tools, but they are still supplements, not shortcuts. So, here's the real takeaway. Collagen is essential. It matters for skin, bones, joints, tendons, ligaments, and connective tissue. But the smartest collagen plan is not about chasing hype. It's about understanding the basics. Eat enough protein. Support collagen synthesis with vitamin C and key minerals. Use whole foods consistently. And if you choose a supplement, treat it like a possible add-on, not a magic fix. If you found this useful, like the video, subscribe to the Vital Nourish, and let me know in the comments. Are you more interested in collagen from food or collagen peptides in powder form? And as a quick reminder, this video is for general educational purposes only and does not replace medical advice. If you are pregnant, breastfeeding, managing a medical condition, or taking regular medications, talk with a qualified healthcare professional before starting any supplement routine.